record this on this computer. There we go. Okay, so let's be official. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Renata Garcia. I am an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. And this afternoon, we are doing a mini training on how to use Canva along with the graphics that Paparazzi provides us in the back office. So I'm going to share my screen. You're all welcome to keep yourselves muted, and you can turn your videos on and off if you want. And let me know as soon as I go to share screen if you have any issues seeing my screen. So I am going to be doing this mostly in Chrome, but it doesn't seem to have any problems working in Firefox or Explorer. I've worked in all of them and used Canva. So Canva is available to us free. There is a pro plan, but I find the free version has most of the tools that we need for our simple social media. The reason to consider the pro plan is as you go along in your business, if you decide to brand yourself, which I am slowly building up to, everything I do, all my social media, all my website addresses, etc., all are the pink diamond flamingo. So if you move on and you decide to brand yourself, you can customize and create a branding kit that is available throughout the use of the program. But again, the free one is more than enough for now. So I'm going to show you, this is the home screen you log into. You do create a username and password. Again, free, no credit card entry required unless you want any of the paid material, and you'll be able to see what's paid and what's free. So I've been using this, as you can see, and here is all of my previous designs. So you can actually tweak designs. If you've already created a template that you like, you can go in and just tweak it rather than starting fresh every single time. So today we're going to do, I'm going to start with a simple social media post. So I'm going to come here to social media. I'll go back into my login. I must have been deactivated. There we go. And I've picked a blank design here to start with. Now, the Paparazzi provides us in our back office. If you go into my back office and then you hit resources, you get this page here. Down way here at the bottom, there's social media kit. If you click that, then you got to bring the screen back up and come to your view. Here there are several different categories, as you can see, of different templates that they've given to us, or graphics, I should say. So right here, the general one, and this one here, the overlays, is the ones that I use the most. So in the general, you have a lot of those team welcome graphics you see here in the second row, but you can also wish your team members a happy birthday, happy Papa anniversary. You can congratulate them on any thing that they've done, like congratulations on going on your first live. In addition, Paparazzi gives us these other social media pictures that we can use as blank templates without adding any customization to them. However, so for instance, this one here where it says join me live on Facebook. I like the graphic, I like the way it looks, but why would I want it to have someone else in that picture? And you can easily create this using your own, okay? So let me just say, when you're in here and you want to use this graphic, for instance, you see this little down arrow. You click that down arrow and it will download it. I have it so it automatically downloads and I know exactly where it goes. You would, your computer might pop up with a warning like, do you want to save this? Do you want to preview it? So you just follow what you would normally do whenever you do a download to your computer. Then you go back into Canva, and here on this second selection, right under templates, is uploads. So as you can see here, I've already taken the time to upload all of those graphics in the general as well as in the overlays. Why? So I don't have to keep signing into the Paparazzi one. I just have to come in here. All my graphics that I use on a regular basis are in here already. And here we're going to create a simple one. So let's say you're on vacation, but you're still doing a wall drop. You're still working your business, and you want to, work your recruiting. You want to say, look, here's the view from my office. So you see, I just clicked on the one I wanted to use. Now you could go ahead and stretch it to make it fit the box. Or if you right mouse click it, it says set image as the background. So now this is the background to your social media post or to the picture that you will attach. What you're looking for to add is some content here in the center. That's why they leave the blank. So I'm going to put this here, and this one I am going to adjust accordingly. All right, just moving it along like you would do in Word, PowerPoint, anything of those. So here's the view from my office that day. You see a hammock, you see I'm on the beach, I got a hat, my toes are done, which right now they're not. But here's what my graphic would be. Once you get that far, it's as simple as coming here to download up here in the top corner. And there's two different types of files you can use that I would recommend using. If you can use PNG, that is where the image stays the crispest. And so that's the one you want to use. Your computer might not like it, or if you're using your phone or tablet, it might not like it. If it doesn't, then just jump down to JPG, which is the JPEG file, okay? So you hit which one you want, and then you hit download. Again, this will download it to wherever you normally save your downloads. So then you could go ahead, and if I open up my downloads, should be way at the top. You see, there's my picture that I would add to Facebook or Instagram, any of those social medias. I try as much as possible to make my images square so that they work on Instagram and Facebook. Facebook isn't as fussy about the size of the shape of your image, but Instagram is totally square. So these are perfect for Instagram. Now we go back to Canva. Another template that I use a lot of that we should be doing for our weeks is a calendar of some sort. So I have pre-made this calendar. It's a template. As you can see, here's the template when it says recently used. That's what it looked like when I started it. I then adjusted the colors and added graphics to what I wanted it to be. So this is my calendar for this week. Yesterday we played a game. Today I have a hostess party. So I added the picture of the hostess. I added the join me on Facebook, and then the time. Wednesday we'll do Wear It Wednesday. I will do a wall drop. This is where my invoices are sent. And if you look, that's a picture I actually cropped of an actual invoice from Square. Then orders are mailed, and then I have another party on Saturday. And then I've got just this disclaimer right here in the notes that shipping time is 2 weeks. So if you place an order right now, expect that delay. And that's just to manage expectations. If someone says, oh, I want that Blockbuster and I don't have it in stock, and I order it for them. So this is a good thing to do. Just create your calendar, and every week you don't have to create it all over again. You just go in and say, okay, so now this is the week of the 28th. And you just click on it and edit it. So very simple to edit. This, I could change the picture of the person by pulling up another picture from, from one of my saved uploads. I can go ahead and put myself, if it's a regular day and I don't have a hostess, I can go ahead and take a picture of myself, take out the hostess, put myself in there, and delete that it's Trisha's party.
Question.
Yes.
How easy is this to do from a phone?
So
I am never home usually, so if I can't do it from my iPhone, I'm probably not going to have much luck using this.
So I'm going to stop sharing this screen.
Okay.
I'm going to go share my phone screen. Just give it a second to adjust. So here is the Canva as it shows up on my phone. All right, this is my actual phone screen. So I'm going to pick Instagram post. And I'm going to go with a blank again. I'm going to go again to my uploads. Pick any one of the graphics. Because I don't do it often, I'm not quite sure how I would just move that into there. Okay. And then we want to hit add. No. Sorry. I should have practiced it on my phone. I practiced how to get it up on here. No. Oh, right here, add. Duh, there's a picture right there. So uploads, take that other picture, and again, just adjust it into your phone, make sure it fits, and then you would save.
So that's from Canva, the website, not the app, or?
No, it's the app.
Okay, because my app does not look like that.
Okay.
I was trying to go along with the app, but mine, I don't know, it's a little different. Maybe it's the iPhone app is a little bit different.
It's probably because that is the Canva app.
Okay.
When you log in, for me, that's what it looks like still.
Okay.
Okay.
And you said this is totally free? You don't have to enter any credit card?
No, you don't have to enter any credit cards. Let me show you you'll know when you're not on free material. Let me go back to my desktop. Okay, so let's say I wanted to pick a picture. I wanted to change this flamingo out, for instance, on my calendar. You go here to photos and you can search all this content that's available. Now, if I type in flamingo, I'm going to see a lot of flamingos, but if you see a little crown, that's pro. So that's paid for. You can't have that for free. But what I do is when I'm working on it, I hit right here, these three little icons, these three bars, and I say I want free items only. So when it'll only show me flamingo pictures that are free. So that's how you just kind of eliminate the pro stuff. But other than that, all the stuff is free. I used to have a picture here where the invoices are. I used to have a picture of a shopping cart with a receipt rolling through it, but that was paid during like the free trial. So as soon as that ran out, I just got a new picture, and I figured I'd just do one of my actual invoices, because if they zoom in on that, they'll see that it's actually a pink diamond flamingo invoice. So it's pretty simple. The biggest thing is just making sure you're getting, so they don't want you to, for instance, take an item that they've created. So you can't take this. If hold on, let me go into a blank one again. Social media, untitled design. Okay. So you cannot take a paparazzi designed template and eliminate the words "to the team." You can't alter their templates. You could, this actually gives you the ability to do that. You could literally like scroll that out and put "welcome to the pink diamond flamingo," but you are not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to alter the templates that they've given us. The only thing you're allowed to do is do something like, let's trash this. So let's say this is a picture set as the background picture, and I wanted to share that these are my paparazzi teammates. So you could go and take a picture that you have, and you can add something like my $5 family to it. guess it would be better there. Okay, so you can use these overlays. An overlay is simply a picture that is clear. So let's say this was that picture of the beach. I could say, you know, and I paid for my vacation out of paparazzi money. I could have that beach picture and put in because of paparazzi over it. Again, some of these photos that they've created for us to use for social media, they're great in a pinch, like this one here, right? That's great in a pinch if you wanted to, if you just needed a quick graphic, but it's not as effective as if you put a picture of yourself and then throw this because of paparazzi on top of it, right? So maybe you just got your hair done, and you look great. And that money you used to do your hair was through paparazzi money, right? So you could throw a picture of yourself, and instead of tooting out your hairdresser and building their business, be like, oh, look, my hair looks fantastic because of paparazzi. I was able to go get it done. So that's how you use a picture like this and throw in the because of paparazzi.
And if you're ever going to use because of paparazzi, you have to put the statement at the bottom about what their earnings are, because we can't be leading people on that they're going to join paparazzi and make a ton of money, because we all know that you only get in what you only get out what you put in.
So let me show you guys what that is if you need it. So if you come back into resources, we come up here and there's the income disclosure statement. So this is what you want them to be linked to. All right. So they've got a bit.ly link out there, but if you can't find the bit.ly link, just come here and literally copy this link here and put it in your social media, saying the average earnings of a paparazzi consultant can be seen here, and add this link. So that means that person needs to inform themselves and do their research as to what the average earnings are. You're not saying that they're going to make enough money to get their hair done. You're saying you can, I did, and here is your the information. Canva questions. Everybody good on Canva?
Now, how did you do the thing where it was like the moving parts?
Okay, so that one. All right, so
Laurie, are you listening?
Yeah,
Laurie's too busy getting a suntan.
Okay, no problem. So it was this design that Melissa liked, and it had, it was my deal or no deal. So I got to tell you, this design took me a little while because I took a black background. I added the wording piece, deal or no deal. See how each of this is like a different like block that you build. Each of these baskets I built one by one by one. I just found a picture of a basket. I put gift bag in. They came up with baskets. They were pink and black. I was like, okay, I'm going. So I popped the little bags in there. And then I found these two graphics. And how did I find those? Well, I went again into Elements. Elements is, so here's my basket, as a matter of fact, you can see. It actually wasn't, it was yellow. And let me show you how to change that. So let's say you had the yellow basket and you wanted to change the color. You would literally click on it and see how the two colors that it used, you would change it to the colors you want. So that's how you change the basket in color. So I went over here into Elements and I typed diamonds again. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a blingy girl when it comes to paparazzi. And I picked animated and free. So now it gave me all kinds of things that were animated and free. So here's the lady's legs. You just click on it and then you would put it wherever you wanted. And here are the dropping diamonds. Again, you click on it, and you just put it wherever you want in the picture. So here I could make it even more diamonds by overlaying these two to each other. So now there's more diamonds. But it's that easy.
So Renata, it's Renee. When you save it, where does it go? So when you create this, does it go back into like your template, a template folder?
It goes right to your home screen. So I created this, right? And when I go back to home, it has all your designs right here.
Okay.
So here's all the designs I've designed in the last few weeks. Sometimes I go back and edit, like get rid of them because I go, oh my God, that was ugly. I don't even know why I created that, right? And then I have also stuff from my day job. But yeah, see, you don't see how I was messing with the calendar and I left this on top of it. So it's always automatically saving. So that's a good thing too. It'll always end up where you turned it off. So you're not going to lose because you forgot to hit save and all of a sudden your computer died or something like that. It saves as it's going along. Every change you make, it saves.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right, Laurie, so after this, we're gonna have a quiz. Are you ready?
You always have it on.
Not just for your social media graphics. For those of you who are also working and also need like other for other modalities. So see, this is my resume. So this is also something great, especially if you have someone at home who's just starting and they want to do a resume. They have very funky resumes. Because nowadays the job market is hard and you got to catch people's eyes as soon as your resume comes through. So these resumes are really like eye-catching. They're not what you normally see. They're not the black and white, very basic resume. So there's a lot of functionality in Canva that you can use outside of paparazzi and social media.
Renata, it's been about 24 years since I've touched anything. Is this similar to the old Microsoft Publisher where you have to layer everything and send things to the
That's
friends?
exactly the format it is. It's in a layer. So like my background was, my background on the calendar, right, is this black block is the first layer. And then everything else is layered on top of it. And that's why when you see me clicking on, you see the blue highlighting, because each piece is a separate layer. Like even the dates and even the box around the dates, those are all little layers.
Do you group them together? Is it the same type of thing?
You can. So for instance, when I do the hostess, right? I don't want to have to recreate this. So if I take the 3 pieces and I group them right here in the top corner, it says group. It now moves them as one. See, they're no longer like moving separately. Well, oh, I also just moved this behind it. But anyways, but then you could move it to another date and then ungroup it so that you could just change out the name of the picture and the name of the hostess. So let's say you had 7 parties, you wouldn't have to upload each piece individually.
How hard is it to get the moving objects to have that look so professional and simple?
It literally was just what I just did. So if you went and you picked a blank screen, let me just go get a blank.
Is that like your most forward item?
Yes, you want the movement to be in front. You don't want it to be in the background. Because if it's in the background, it'll be moving, but you won't see it. And then when you do, let me just show you guys that when you save one of those movement ones, hold on. Because Melissa was trying to use it and save it like a picture, which you technically can. But if you want to use it and if you want to share it, you want to use it as an MP4. So if you come here to download, you can do an MP4, which is crisper, or you can do a GIF, which is not as crisp, and it's easier for Facebook to upload. It takes a little less time, but really you're waiting a minute for it to upload as an MP4 because it's only a couple of seconds long. It's only going to do a 6-second clip.
And you said PNG. I only know the JPEG and PDF world. PNG is for
PNG is a high quality image. It explains it right there. It says PNG is a high quality image. JPG is a smaller file. So if you go try to upload it as a PNG and it gives you any kind of warning and says you have to keep it smaller than this size, then just go back to for a JPEG. And you can save it in each format. You're not like, I can save even the moving one, I can save it as a JPEG. It'll just catch the diamonds wherever they are at that moment. And if you wanted to print something out, you could save it as a PDF. So let's say my calendar, let's say you were at a physical party and you wanted to hand your next week calendar out, like, or at an event, you wanted to hand out a little card that has, here's my calendar for next week. So you could actually save it as a PDF, which is a print quality file.
Does this allow for like business card print size? You know how you could assign a size and publisher?
It's going to save the image, and then you take that image and put it into whatever template you want if you want to do a business card. But honestly, for business cards, I ordered my whole business kit with cards, banner, logos, etc. And I ordered all that on Etsy. Someone else designed it. I just found a design I liked, and a graphic designer did it. They entered in all my, my social media, my name, my address. And I think it was like $15 for him to design it, because it was just, he just goes in and changes it and sells it to the next customer, So that's worth the $15 to have someone else design it. And then you can take that design, and I went to Vistaprint to print my 100 cards for like $9, not $99, $9. And mine are actually front and back, because the back of my business cards has the income opportunity graphic.
Say that last part again, please.
So on the front of my business card has all my contact information, and that I have $5 blank, and it's actually got the little punch card with the buy 12 get the 13th free.
Mm-hmm.
And in the back of my business card, I have the income opportunity, like the recruiting information.
You're recruiting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's one card, whether someone's asking me about the business or whether someone's asking me to buy my jewelry. Any other Canva questions? It really is pretty simple. The hardest part is getting your downloads from the paparazzi. So if you go in and if you're in there, do it once. Obviously they'll probably upload new ones, so always look in there every now and then. But why sit there downloading one today and then go back in and download another one another day? Just download all the ones you think you're going to use. So like on the overlays, I downloaded the bronze, and then I went back and I downloaded the silver LOP, and then I went back and downloaded the gold LOP. But that's the only one I've done like one at a time as I reached each rank. Other than that, you just download all your the ones that you think you're going to use, and they're just there in Canva because you upload them. So the same day, download them from paparazzi, upload them into Canva, and now they're there for you to work on anytime you go in there.
Because Renata's the only person that does her own announcements. She's like, here's my picture. You don't have to do it. And nobody in all of my 2.5 years of paparazzi I'm always like, oh, send me a picture and then I'll make it. She's like, here's my picture already. Perfect. Even better.
I feel bad because technically I have an upline before Melissa, and I feel bad that I'm using Melissa all the time because my uplines kind of disappeared. So if I can make it a little easier for her.
Well, the good thing is, whatever picture it is, I know you're going to like it. So that's even better.
That's right. That's the other thing. If you do your own, you like that picture. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Oh, there's me. All right. Wait, I have a question. How you doing?
All right. So I'm going to stop the recording now.